Ever feel like escaping the hustle and bustle of the big city? Well, pack your bags because we're about to take you on a tour of the best small towns in the USA. We're talking quaint streets, friendly faces, and the kind of peace and quiet you can only find when you're away from the city that never sleeps. We've got mountains, beaches, deserts, and everything in between, so buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to explore some hidden gems that will make you want to trade in your city slicker shoes for a pair of comfy slippers and a rocking chair on a porch swing. Get ready to discover the heart and soul of America, one small town at a time. Let's go. Our first stop takes us to Leavenworth, Washington, a village nestled in the Cascade Mountains that's like taking a trip to the German Alps without needing your passport. Seriously, you'll think you stepped right into a Bavarian fairy tale. The buildings look like gingerbread houses, there's an abundance of charming shops selling cuckoo clocks and nutcrackers, and yes, the beer gardens are plentiful. Did I mention the beer gardens? They're overflowing with pretzels the size of your head and enough beer to make you yodel. The town is surrounded by breathtaking natural beauty, from towering mountains to crystal-clear lakes. You can hike, bike, ski, or just breathe in the fresh mountain air. And if you're lucky enough to be there during the holidays, you're in for a real treat. So grab your lederhosen and get ready for a taste of Bavaria in the heart of Washington state. Next, we're heading to the high desert of Arizona, where the rocks are red, the energy is palpable, and the views will knock your socks off. Welcome to Sedona, a town that's as spiritual as it is scenic. Sedona is famous for its vortexes, swirling centers of energy that are said to have healing powers. Whether you believe in that sort of thing or not, there's no denying the powerful energy that permeates this place. You can practically feel it vibrating off the red rocks. From the towering spires of Cathedral Rock to the majestic beauty of Bell Rock, Sedona's landscape is a photographer's dream. You can hike, bike, or even take a jeep tour to explore the area's natural wonders. It's also a thriving arts community with galleries showcasing the work of local artists and artisans. And of course, no trip to Sedona would be complete without a little stargazing, so pack your hiking boots, your crystals, and your sense of adventure because Sedona is calling. From the desert, we're heading to the coast, to a town that's as charming as a lobster roll is delicious. Welcome to Bar Harbor, Maine, where the air is salty, the lobster is fresh, and the views will take your breath away. Bar Harbor is the gateway to Acadia National Park, a stunning expanse of rugged coastline, granite peaks, and lush forests. You can hike to the top of Cadillac Mountain for panoramic views of the Atlantic Ocean, explore the park's many lakes and ponds, or simply relax on one of its sandy beaches. Stroll along the waterfront, lined with shops selling everything from souvenirs to handmade jewelry, or grab a bite to eat at one of the many restaurants serving up fresh seafood. And of course, no trip to Bar Harbor would be complete without a lobster feast. So pack your raincoat, your hiking shoes, and your appetite for adventure, because Bar Harbor is waiting to welcome you with open arms. Chapter 4. Taos, New Mexico, where art and culture collide in the land of enchantment. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter a world of vibrant colors, rich history, and artistic expression. Welcome to Taos, New Mexico, a town that's been captivating artists and adventurers for centuries. Nestled in the high desert of northern New Mexico, Taos is a place where cultures collide and creativity flourishes. For centuries, the Taos Pueblo, one of the oldest continuously inhabited communities in the United States, has called this land home. Their ancient traditions and way of life are deeply woven into the fabric of Taos. Drawn by the stunning light, the dramatic landscapes, and the unique cultural tapestry, artists have flocked to Taos for generations, establishing a thriving arts community that continues to this day. You'll find galleries showcasing everything from traditional Native American art to contemporary works that push the boundaries of creativity. So pack your paintbrushes, your hiking boots, and your appetite for adventure, because Taos is calling. Chapter 5. Galena, Illinois. Stepping back in time in this charming Midwest gem. Get ready to be transported back in time, folks, because we're heading to a town that's like a living museum of 19th century Americana. Galena was once a bustling lead mining town, and its streets are lined with beautifully preserved buildings from the 1800s. Stroll down Main Street with its charming shops, art galleries, and restaurants. Visit the Ulysses S. Grant home, where the 18th president lived before the Civil War. Pack your curiosity and walking shoes because Galena is waiting to steal your heart. Chapter 6. Beaufort, South Carolina, Southern charm and coastal beauty collide. Get ready to be charmed, y'all, because we're heading to a town that's as sweet as a glass of sweet tea on a hot summer day. Welcome to Beaufort, South Carolina, a picturesque town located on the state's southern coast. The streets are lined with stately antebellum mansions, draped in Spanish moss and whispering tales of a bygone era. Take a stroll through the historic district, admire the architecture, and imagine what life was like in the Old South. Explore the nearby barrier islands, go kayaking or paddleboarding in the Beaufort River, or simply relax on the beach and soak up the sun. Beaufort played a significant role in the Civil War, and you can learn all about it at the Beaufort History Museum or by taking a guided tour of the city's historic sites. So pack your seersucker suit, your appetite for Southern hospitality, and your sense of adventure because Beaufort is calling 9. Chapter 7. Carmel by the Sea, California, a fairy tale village by the Pacific. Get ready to be enchanted, folks, because we're heading to a town that's straight out of a storybook. Welcome to Carmel by the Sea, California, a charming village nestled along the Pacific coastline. With its fairy tale cottages, secret gardens, and whimsical atmosphere, Carmel is the kind of place that makes you want to believe in magic. Stroll hand in hand along the beach, browse the unique shops and art galleries, and indulge in a romantic dinner for two at one of the many world-class restaurants. Explore the town's many art galleries, catch a performance at the Sunset Center, or simply soak up the creative energy that permeates the air. Carmel Beach, with its white sand and dramatic coastline, is the perfect place to watch the sunset, build sandcastles, or simply relax and enjoy the sound of the waves crashing against the shore. So, pack your sense of wonder, your appetite for beauty, and your camera because Carmel by the Sea is waiting to steal your heart. Chapter 8. Stowe, Vermont, New England charm in every season. Get ready to experience the quintessential New England charm, folks, because we're heading to a town that's straight out of a postcard. Welcome to Stowe, Vermont, a picturesque town nestled in the heart of the Green Mountains. Stowe is a town for all seasons. In the winter, it transforms into a winter wonderland, with world-class skiing and snowboarding at Stowe Mountain Resort. Hit the slopes, go snowshoeing or cross-country skiing, or cozy up by the fire with a cup of hot cocoa. Spring brings a burst of color as the wildflowers bloom and the trees come alive with fresh green leaves. Go hiking or biking along the scenic mountain trails, visit the Trapp Family Lodge, made famous by the sound of music, or simply enjoy the tranquility of the Vermont countryside. Summer in Stowe is all about outdoor adventure. So, pack your skis, your hiking boots, your camera, and your appetite for adventure because Stowe, Vermont has something to offer in every season. Chapter 9. Fredericksburg, Texas, where German heritage meets Texas hospitality. Hold on to your hats, or should I say Stetsons, folks, because we're heading to a town that's a unique blend of German heritage and Texas charm. Welcome to Fredericksburg, Texas, a town that's as full of surprises as a piñata at a fiesta. Founded by German settlers in the 1800s, Fredericksburg still retains much of its German heritage. From the architecture to the food to the annual Oktoberfest celebration, stroll down Main Street, lined with historic buildings, charming shops, and German restaurants. Explore the nearby Enchanted Rock State Natural Area, go wine tasting along the Texas Wine Trail, or simply relax and enjoy the laid-back Texas vibe. Fredericksburg is home to several historic sites, including the Pioneer Museum Complex and the National Museum of the Pacific War. So, pack your lederhosen, your cowboy boots, and your appetite for adventure because Fredericksburg, Texas is waiting to welcome you with open arms. So there you have it, folks. 9 small towns that are big on charm and ready to welcome you with open arms. From the Bavarian charm of Leavenworth to the southern hospitality of Beaufort, these towns offer a glimpse into the heart and soul of America. Now go ahead and plan your next getaway. Trade in the city noise for the sound of crickets chirping, the traffic jams for star-filled skies, and the crowds for friendly faces. And remember, the best adventures often come in small packages.